Thank you. So, hello, my name is Annie. I'm a second-year population health student. I'm going to briefly talk about life as a population health student from my perspective. Okay. So, I'm going to go through 3 main points. Why I like the degree. I like it because there are a wide range of topics, so it's very flexible. They teach you a lot of essential skills that I believe are important, and the student support has been really good as well. Sorry. Okay. So, wide range of topics. In this slide, I presented a couple of topics that we learn about through these modules. As you can see, it's very varied. And what all these have in common is that they all look at health from a population level. So it's not from an individual, but a collective perspective. You look at data, you look at groups of people, you look at populations. Like I said before, it's very flexible, it's very varied, there are a lot of topics that you can explore. It encourages you to explore new topics and pursue what you're interested in. So for example, the format of our assessments are usually, they give you a list of subjects and you can pick whichever one to write about. They don't give you one topic and force you to write just about it. They want you to decide what you like and write about that. It encourages critical thinking, so they don't want you to take everything at face value. They want you to be independent. They want you to be critical about the research articles and papers that are presented in the lectures. The tutors are very helpful and caring. They always encourage you to ask questions if you don't understand anything. They're very open. They always have office hours where you can visit them in case you need any extra help with your work. And because it's a new degree, the class size is smaller than most. So there's a larger student-teacher ratio, so you don't have to worry about not getting help from the teachers because since there are less people, you are more likely to get more help and more attention from the tutors. The lectures are usually followed by seminars where you will discuss the lecture that you had just had. These are usually discussions, and they will give you research papers where you can critique and look at. Some modules are followed by computer practicals, where you get to work with real data that is used in real research. So stuff like Health Survey for England, we use a lot of data for that for our practicals. Also data from the ONS, Office of National Statistics. The essential skills from this degree, data analysis is a very important one. We learn how to use the statistical software R, which is a software that has a very steep learning curve, but once you've mastered it, it would look really good on your CV, and employers would be very impressed with this particular skill. You learn research skills, both quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative as in more about the numbers, and qualitative is more about like interviews, open-ended questions, and stuff like that. You'll also be writing essays, research proposals, systematic reviews, and data analysis reports. About the research proposals, we actually had one module where your whole assessment was about designing your own research design and creating your own research question and writing your own research proposal. So as you can see, it really encourages you to look for what you like and write about what you like. And you will be presenting student presentations. Some of them are assessed, so you will learn how to properly present and public speaking. So a bit about QSTEP and its modules. We have QSTEP modules every year. I've listed 3 of them. There are QSTEP modules for year 3 as well, but I haven't gone to year 3, so I don't know anything about that. QSTEP is a $19.5 million program designed to promote a step change in quantitative social science training in the UK. Basically, they're mainly focused on quantitative data analysis and learning R, which is the program that I talked about in the previous slide. And you'll be sharing QSTEP modules with the geography, PPE, and social science students. So it's not just population health. Career advice and support. So QSTEP also hosts socials and events where you can network. UCL Careers is a very good resource available for all UCL students. They give you talks and advice on CVs, how to write proper cover letters, finish applications, and they also do one-on-one appointments where you can do mock interviews with their career advisors, which is really, really helpful. And for any career advice in general, you can have one-on-one appointments with them. Q-Step internships, which are available to Year 2 students, and I believe Year 3 as well, but Year 2 students. And this is one thing where smaller cohort is a good thing because there's less competition for stuff like this, and internships are obviously very important for future career pathways. And these internships are only available to Q-Step students. And there will be paid opportunities throughout each year, so you will constantly hear of small temporary jobs advertised through the UCL Population Health Moodle. So this guarantees that you will have experiences throughout the year, even while you're studying. Student support. So one thing that I really like about this course is that they really value the student feedback because it's a new degree. Feedback is encouraged and it's often implemented. Me and my colleagues, we usually are very open about what we like and what we don't like about the course. And the module organizers are very understanding. They listen to us, and they often encourage us to talk more about what we like or dislike about the course. So I really, really enjoy that. Each student will be assigned a personal tutor, so this is a person that you can rely on if you have any concerns throughout the year, whether it's regarding your course or being a UCL student in general. So, for example, I go to my personal tutor for advice on internships. When you're presented with a list of opportunities, you want to know which one is better, so you can go to your personal tutor for that. And you get lots of support from tutors and module staff, which I have mentioned, and there's additional support for UCL students that are LGBT+, international students, disabled students, and in case you get a lot of stress with all the exams and all the deadlines and settling into university life in general, there are free UCL student psychological services available. You can book those for free, and you can talk to a therapist if it helps you. These are all there for UCL students. And the next slides are going to be about studying at UCL, not just about the course. So there are a lot of societies to choose from at UCL. These are basically clubs focused on some specific like or hobby. There are so many, I could not fit all of them in this slide possibly. There are societies for very niche topics, like there's a skydiving society, surprisingly. I mean, I'm not part of that, but if you're a thrill seeker, you might try that out. And if you like Beyonce, there's also a society just for Beyonce. It's called the Yonsei Association Society, I think, or YAS for short. Okay. UCL has around 19 libraries, so it's a very, very big university. You've probably already seen the UCL map, but believe me, it's huge. I studied here for 2 years, and I still have not visited all the buildings. UCL is near 6 tube stations, so if you live far away, it's easily accessible. And UCL also has museums, like the Grand Museum of Zoology, the Petrie Museum, and the UCL Art Gallery, and it's near the British Museum if you want to be a tourist. And yeah, so if you like museums and art galleries, there's plenty to see in the area. And of course, there's plenty of places to eat and chat and socialize and have fun in UCL as well. Tottenham Court Road is full of places to eat, restaurants. I think there are 3 Thai restaurants and 2 Korean restaurants that I really like. There's a really nice food market in Gooch Street, very delicious street food. Bloomsbury Food Market comes every Thursday, today, you can try that out. Print Room Cafe, the old refectory, Phineas Bar is really good. Gordon's Cafe, Bloomsbury Cafe, so these are all for UCL students. And Bloomsbury Theater has a lot of nice shows going on. They do comedy shows, they do movie screenings, they do dance shows, they do plays, they do a variety of things. So there's always going on in the Bloomsbury Theater. And I forgot to put this in the slide, but there's also a gym, the Bloomsbury Gym. So if you want to keep fit, there is a place for that. And the Bloomsbury Gym has a very big discount for students of UCL, so you should take advantage of that. Global Citizenship Program, I just want to mention because I had a lot of fun at it. It's basically like a short summer course that you can do for free as UCL students. you're divided into groups, and in these groups you do projects, like make a short film, make a short documentary, make a poster, start a small blog, stuff like that. It's really good to socialize, network, and have fun during the summer and maybe earn some extra experience. Like, you can put this on your CV and it would look good. And that's all from me. Thank you very much. Hope you liked it.
Thank you very much, Annie. Would anybody like to ask any questions about the degree, about being a UCL or undergraduate student?
How many hours of contact time a week do you have?
Sorry?
How many hours of contact time per week?
Lectures are usually 3 hours, maybe 4 hours if there's a practical, but honestly, it's usually 3. And the reading is, you can usually finish the reading within an hour, I would say around 4 hours. And lectures are usually held 3 to 4 times a week, so there's not too much work, I would say. Just enough to challenge you.
Yeah, it's about 13 hours a week. A little higher than some other degrees. We want to give everyone a more detailed experience because it's quite a broad course.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
Do you know what you want to do once you've finished the course?
Yeah, preferably I want to get a job as a research assistant or something like that. I want to participate in research, particularly about nutrition. I'm very interested in that field.